subtraction. So when we're looking, we will only have one term on the bottom. There won't be any addition or subtraction. Okay, it might be multiplication, but that's okay. When we divide these, the thing to remember with quotient rule, if you are dividing with the variables, what do you do with the exponents?
Subtract.
So with our variables, we will have to subtract our exponents. Essentially, what we are going to do is divide every single term. Okay, you could rewrite this problem as each thing over the denominator. Just think about what could have been. All right, so I can put each one over our denominator. So if I say 8n squared divided by 4n, what would that give me? 2n. Because you subtract those exponents.
Yeah.
Minus 36n divided by 4n.
9.
And what's going to happen with those n's?
They're gonna just cancel out.
They're going to cancel out, and they're gone. And that's our answer. So we are just dividing. The step where you rewrite it, this is optional. I will probably do that a lot at the beginning, but as we go on, I'll probably write that less and less. So it's kind of up to you. When you get to the point where you understand what's happening, if you don't need to write that, it's okay. So for the second one, you are essentially dividing every single term by the denominator. So we have root 14, x to the 12th, y to the 5th, divided by 7x squared y squared, plus 7x squared y squared over that. So this step is optional, the rewriting, but it's just showing us exactly what we're doing, each term. So negative 14 divided by 7. Okay, x is 12 minus 2, and y is 5 minus 2.
You just say 13.
Yeah, I was about to say.
3.
2. Don't even. 25.
Plus, what happens with this one?
Cancel. Goodbye.
Right, if everything cancels, what's anything divided by itself? 1. So if it all cancels out, you just put a 1 in its place. All right, let's go to number 2. We'll do evens. So if I divide these, how many terms will I have in my final answer? 3. We have 3 right here. We'll have 3 in the answer. So 10v squared divided by 5. 2v plus 5v divided by 5. 1v. And the 1 is optional. You can write it or not. Minus 15 divided by 5.
3.
I want you guys to try 3 and 4. Alright, so a to the 3rd divided by a.
Squared minus 2a plus 5.
Perfect. And this one, 40x squared divided by 8x.
5x
Minus 8x divided by 8x will be 1. Okay. The thing on the denominator does not have to be a positive, so we can divide by negatives as well. So if I look at number 6. So we have each thing divided by a negative 2ab. So 6 divided by negative 2. A squared over a. A, and what happens with those b's? Okay, what about the next term? It'll be a 6 because it's minus and then a negative, that becomes a positive. 6, the a's drop, and a b is left. We could also have multiple variables. So let's look at number 8. So if we divide those, we know we keep all of our variables straight. We might have some things that, some terms may not have both variables, but this one it does. 14 divided by negative 7. Remembering conjugation on the exponent written is just a 1. Then 49 divided by negative 7, so it was minus divided by a negative, so it becomes a positive 7x y to the 8th. Okay. Are we doing okay with this so far? I want to jump to problem 13. This one is a little bit different. If we start dividing this, negative 24 divided by 3 is negative 8. X to the 7th over x to the 5th would be x squared. Plus 9 divided by 3 is 3, but what do you notice about that? So it'd be 3x to the 2nd minus 15 divided by 3 is 5x to the negative 4. Do we ever leave negative exponents in the final answer? No. So to fix it, what do you do? So the number stays on top, it's just the variable part that drops down. Okay, so if you have negative exponents, you will have to move that variable to the denominator. And remember, once it moves down, the exponent becomes a positive. I want you guys to try 14 and 16. So on 14, 15x to the 5th divided by 5x to the 4th, 3x minus 25 divided by 5 is 5. That one would be x to the negative 1 plus x to the negative 2. So then any x's with a negative power go down to the denominator. So you'd have 3x minus 5 over x plus 1 over x squared. And the last one. So 30 divided by 3 is 10. R to the s to the minus 12 divided by 3 is r to the s to the plus rs to the 5th. If you put 1 rs to the 5th, that's also fun. Did we do okay on those? All right. So that's the new piece for today. I do want to look down at some of these problems. They're involving a combination of things that we have done. So if I look at number 17, and I gave you that problem, where could we begin? The division. Okay. So 15x squared divided by 3x would be plus 6x divided by 3x. So we have 5x plus 2 times 2x minus 1. How do we multiply those?
You distribute the 5 to each end.
Yes, we do that FOIL or just distribute each thing in the first, each thing in the second. So 5x times 2x would be
10x
to the second. 5x times negative 1 inside 2 times 2x and the last 2 times negative 1. And then what do we have to do from here? So we have 10x squared. Negative 5x plus 4x is negative x minus 2. what is this? Monomial, binomial, trinomial, or polynomial? Trinomial, it's 3 terms. Is it a linear, quadratic, cubic, quartic, quadratic? Because it's a power of 2. Good. You alright?
She can't function when she's writing.
She doesn't comprehend. No, I can't function when I'm on.
Okay, I want to look at 18, and then that will be my last one for today. So, where would I begin on this one? So if we distribute this, 2 times 7 would be 14. R to the 10. S to the 8. Minus 2 times 5 would be 10. R to the 6. S to the 12, because we're adding those exponents. What do you have to distribute through the second parenthesis? Just the negative. So it becomes a positive 6. Okay, do we have any like terms? We can add them together if their variables are the same. So 14 r to the 10th s to the 8th minus 2 would give me a 12 r to the 10th s to the 8th. Negative 10 r to the 6th s to the 12th and positive 6 would give me negative 4 divided by the 4r squared s to the 4th. So now, can I subtract those on top? Are they like terms? No. So now it's just a matter of dividing. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. R to the 10th divided by r squared would be r to the 8th. S to the 4th, because we're subtracting those exponents. Minus, this term, the 4th drop, r to the 6th over r squared would be r to the 4th. S to the 12th over s to the 4th is s to the 8th. Okay, so we could have problems involving multiple pieces.